must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Time to...
We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Let's have a look.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though. Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me, too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
Do you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it? Will there be feather beds?
Can't talk. I'm sorry. The little one needs all of my attention.
We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth. We don't have homes to go back to.
Welcome to Rivington, south Coast Way, north Worms Crossing.
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of
I have something to ask.
And cheerful. Refugees for hire. Enough to clean down.
If my friend tries to get you to invest, kindly turn her down. She doesn't need the encouragement.
If I hire the refugees, then I get cheap labor and they get coin. It's a good deal for everyone.
Nowhere else to go, you heartless. The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Nvidia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
I don't see why I should be explaining myself. It's my property. They are on it, unlawfully.
Look, we needed somewhere to live. This place was empty and it had walls. I've got children for tears' sake.
Well, that's all very sad, but I still don't see how...
It gets cold out there at night, Mr. Gregorio. My kids will get sick. Please, we'll stay out of your way. We just need a roof.
This is my home. I may pride myself on my philanthropy, but I draw the line at being a halfway house. Look, time is money, and I'm losing both just standing here. Make your call, judge, before Zenobia makes it for you. Standing here, make your call, judge, before Zenobia makes it for you. I can't let them stay here. What if the little brat gets into the basement? My basement? Oh, nothing interesting, just materials. I'm a craftsman, you see. Look, I have some very valuable components in there. I need to get that lot out before they damage something. Who do you think you are? Zenobia? People are lining up to break into my property. Do something about it.
You paid us to protect you and your high-quality merchandise on the road. And we've since arrived at our destination. As I said, anything else is extra.
This is the last time I hire someone from the guild. Fine. Here's the extra. Finish the job. Please show this meddler some of that famous Rivington hospitality.
See the city up on the hill.
Come on, Karlak. Show him who you are.
Let's see.
Another day, another fight.
Let's spill some blood.
Strike hard, strike fast.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Covered.
Jean, cut and run.
Survival is all that matters. gods are watching me.
You're going to hire all the refugees.
Something good here, I
That's
hope.
why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other. What do you get out of this?
All right. You won. You won. What more do you want from me? Well, with Zenobia and the others gone, I don't suppose you'll take no for an answer. All right, they can stay. Are you happy now? Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do. A room can wait. After what you've put me through, I need a drink.
To threaten the children. Cinta was trembling.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you. You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really. At least we'll have some peace now.
Peace? What? Good thing you sorted that out. I was this close to chucking a knife right between that trollop's eyes.
Thank the gods. I was sure we were about to be evicted.
What a day. With pleasure.
Looking ahead. Swift as my feet can carry me.
To threaten the children. Cinta was trembling.
You're right. She's a brave girl. We'll get through this.
She's not brave, Ben. She's just learned to stay silent to avoid causing trouble.
Better not be cursed.
Now we don't have to leave. I'm gonna build a big house for all the rats. It's gonna be really fancy. You'll see.
Something over there.
Thank the gods. I was sure we were about to be evicted.
Children could cope with being homeless again.
Don't mind if I do.
There's still decent folk about.
Best avoid that trap. Trap.
Don't touch me. Be careful. There are traps about.
Despite everything. Very well. Step carefully. There's a trap. Wish I had a bag of holding.
Someone's left a trap out for us.
Never a dull moment.
I doubt a bear this size went down without a fight. I doubt a bear this size went down without a fight. Be wary. This place is trapped.
Well, hello.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Trust no one. Easy.
What to do?
Might be worth checking Arthur's donations. Looks like his generosity is compromised.
Best be on my way. Here goes nothing.
To threaten the
I
children.
need a quick word.
Cinta was trembling.
I don't like being cooped up inside, but it's what's...
See the city. Up on the hill.
I see it. It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction. It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened. A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city.
Nearly there. there now. You can see the city.
No passage this way, I'm afraid. Turn back. It's for your own good.
Nearly there now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
No coin and nothing to do.
Keep your distance down. Subtle steps.
That's why we need to walk.
No places to be If I must.
Do try the grass, should it take your fancy. Such sweetness should be shared.
All right, what now? Never wanted the easy part.
If I was a Sharon lookout, this is the sort of place I'd root around.
What in the hell was that?
Never felt an earthquake in Baldur's Gate before. What the hell's...
That might be worth a look.
Here we go. That ox again.
Someone there?
My! The fates move in strange and scrumptious ways. I am delighted to see you again. After our little interlude at last light, I was worried you'd gone quite mad. Did it? I'm not so sure. I'm not in the city yet, you see. I'd quite like to get inside, but it's difficult to shuffle your way to the top of the queue when you're, well, as big as an ox. But what if I was smaller, more discreet? Maybe then a kind soul might bring me through, right in their little pocket. I don't think you want to travel this road, my friend. Ooh. This day has ended so much better than it started. Now, you don't worry about me. I'll be a good, quiet little apple you can tuck into the corner of your pack, just until we're inside the city walls. Hail, Cyric! I can't wait to get inside.
I've got a long road ahead.
I'm ready.
Let's move.
What's the story?
Still alive, so that's progress. How much farther can I go?
You did me a real favor clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore. Wish I could tell you. We're stuck out here, but most of the action is beyond Worm's Crossing. Didn't you? Figured we only got the scraps you didn't have the strength to carry. Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look. Stay away from trapped chests.
Oh, hi! If you're here to save me again, I don't really need to be saved right now. Good thing, huh? Bye.
So don't make
I should speak up.
If you want to chat, talk to Nestor. I like my personal space.
Donations? Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going. Let's see what you've got. Thank you. I'm sure your contribution will be greatly appreciated. Got something else to donate, have you? I'm gonna let you through because I don't want to take any risks. But you better not be lying.
What now?
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries. Oh, how kind of you to say. I have been growing my bristles out. It's something of an art, you see.
You've already been checked in.
I didn't ask for your opinion, Fist. Fall in and do your job.
Let's see what this does. What's hiding here? Another step forward.
Looks like a trap. Best tread carefully.
You were right. Explosives. Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe. You try and find whoever is responsible for this. Children. It's abominable.
Who would do such a thing?
Something's on my mind.
Gods, any one of us could have been blown to smithereens.
What path lies before me?
What do you think that clerk has got in his crate?
Suppose the Manip had the right idea letting you poke around. Good job finding those explosives.
Pay taxes for you to protect us, not these intruders.
To take down trouble, so don't make trouble.
You're being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now. You've convinced.
And I'm sure the Manip will deal with it.
Coddling these vagabonds. Baldurians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Ah, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in, soon there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians. What exactly are you implying? You bleeding hearts are always painting us as monsters. We don't want them dead. We just want Baldur's Gate to be for Baldurians. Let Waterdeep give this riffraff shelter. You and I have nothing more to say.
Oh, gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nesta if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
Don't pay me any mind now. I'm just trying to make sure everyone gets fed.
Lord on the rack, give me patience. These protesters keep harassing the refugees. It's horrid. I just hope the Ilmater Temple opens up aid again soon. We need their help here.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight. There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
Protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders.
Don't waste the step.
Glad to see you. Glad to see anybody, really. It was a lonely road getting here through those abandoned farmlands, and I'm a sociable sort.
Oh, to be fair, for a miserable collection of shabby hovels jam-packed with wretched refugees, this place isn't bad at all.
I apologise for my husband and his obsession with that bloody dog.
What was that, my dear?
Nothing, darling.
The dog seems wary, sniffing you intently. The dog sniffs your hand and seems more at ease.
Have you found some place we can wash our clothes?
We only got away with what we have on.
These clothes make me itch. That's a bigger issue than modesty, dear.
Interesting times. Have to keep going.
Heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice. Oh, you poor, naive soul. Let me tell you a story. A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do? They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum. I should be loins deep in Chares's caress by now, not waddling about in filth.
Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city, wounded as he is. But we have to.
Whatever you need. I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now. Some goblin cultists were about to stumble on where those two bright boys were hiding. So I just kind of drew their attention. The bright boys got away, but I took a hit killing those gobbos. And it's taken its time healing. Thanks for asking, though. Don't worry about my wound. It gives me a reason.
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill cultists. And I bet you'd back me up on that.
One of us is doing well.
I'm really worried about Umi.
What a sad situation. The once proud tieflings of Elturel, reduced to beggars.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
You're all right. My gods, you're all right.
Come here, darling.
I was so scared I'd lost you.
Me too. But we're here now. Safe. Credit where it's due. Bex, this is the one who helped me and the others escape.
This isn't the first time you've helped us. Saved our lives, really. Why? You make it sound so easy. But I know the lengths you've gone to on our behalf. We'll never forget it. Never, ever. Here. Take these for the road. It's the least I can do.
We made it alive to Baldur's Gate. Almost, anyway. But I can't complain. When I look at Bex and realize she's safe, it's hard not to weep from joy.
You made it here all on your own.
Keeps touching.
Washing my pits, this is the song when I'm... Aye! Could a bloke not get any bleeding privacy around here? Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
Actually got here safely. Towing along my wife's sister and mother. Or maybe they towed me along, eh?
My son Garen is pleased we got this far together. But his wife's bitching is making me old before my time. Why can't he tell her to put a sock in it?
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't stand her! My sister-in-law. All law and no sister.
God, camping with the mother-in-law has been utter hell. Maybe I should just go on ahead into the city without her. Scouting, like.
Look at that! Glad at least one of us is doing well.
What? I'm bushed. I ran for days to get someplace safe, and then found out I'm last in line to get in, because I'm a hobgoblin. As if I could change that.
You know who's really responsible.
The wood from the cart, too. That'll be good for a fire.
What's hiding here?
If nothing else.
Find us bloody keepers, I say.
Bloody savages, a lot of them.
We're as desperate as the rest of the... We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was had, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
Back off! I found these apples first.
The state of this car. What were they thinking?
They wasn't thinking. Starving folk tend not to.
If they just lined up and taken their fair shares, we'd have had plenty for everyone.
Corsair. Right, I'll give it a shot.
The innocent will suffer just the same. We have no
Look
good
at that.
choices.
Fruit could have made.
We let emotion cloud our judgment, and it almost did.
And that to marshal all their strength against us. I do not like our chances.
Then we should end it on our terms.
The hunter has nothing to say to you. He seems to have other things on his mind.
Rechtei hathran rust. Frey valdisk durovna. Frey vald iskablast.
You've clearly walked into some kind of ceremony, but it's nothing that you recognize. You do recognize the language, however. These people are Gur, a tribe of monster hunters, just like the one you met in the Hag Swamp.
Im orak. Nete. Krasin. Netra. So, the impossible spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you. The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future. When we sent Gandrel after you, we wanted to interrogate you, to discover how to save our children and then destroy you. But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
Free. Not while his master still lives. But he has, perhaps, earned a second chance. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead. Excuse me, did you not hear anything I just said? They're gone.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done. Do not stand here and wait.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. There'll always be more.
I pray you will succeed where we failed. Exterminate every last vampire parasite.
To lose our children is a tragedy. To fail so utterly in saving them is something else entirely. Ulmer insists the tribe is not cursed, but I have my doubts.
We are begging help from you, an outsider. I would follow Ulmer to the hells and back, but this does not feel right.
I want to have a word.
Our dead fought well. They died well. I hope I can live up to their example.
As long as we stand together, we can never be truly broken.
They need to be wiped out. Exterminated. Nothing less.
Oh, I see.
Fine day for it, eh? Got to enjoy things while they last, I suppose.
Can I help you? This is a private picnic.
Have you found some place we can wash our clothes yet?
What will we wear while we're washing them?
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Oh, gods! Are they gonna see it? What happens if they don't see it? See it? Really? No. No, that just won't do.
Farming.
Look, I know you're not gonna see it, so you might as well... Hammer! Oh, goodness! You said it! Wondrous day! I am a good dog. You can come back. I like you. Oh, 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 oh. Yes, yes, yes! Amazing! Perfect! No notes! Oh, 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 yes, yes!
And these things have stayed interesting. At the ready.
Don't be shy.
What's next, I wonder?
Someone there? Ah, interesting.
Looking ahead. On my way. Let's see. Can't give up now. Better not be cursed. Moving ahead.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate. Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on, kill it. Absorb its power. Just like you did before.
Come no closer, you. You. What are you? What am I sensing? You are like me. Like I was. A vessel yet to transform. Help me. I am so hungry. My vessel. He fought the transformation. He found it excoriating. I can still taste his terror. It is delicious, but will not sustain me. We need to feed. We need a brain fresh and frantic to restore our strength. Very well, kin. I shall dine on you.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
just another crate. Another step forward.
You promised you'd get us inside the city. Said you'd do whatever it takes.
Something over there.
Quite a spot, eh? Knocks the breath out of me to get up here. But the views are worth it.
No traps, please. Let's see what this does. That's curious. I bet that will fit in my pack.
A few days in a jail cell?
Worst that can happen is one of those real watchers stamping us into the
Can't talk just now, sorry.
Let me have a little pic.
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
You promised you'd get us inside the city. Said you'd do whatever it takes.
That was before I saw the giant little monsters guarding the checkpoint.
The Circus of the Last Days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a...
They attacked a child. You should have killed the little...
Any of the refugees give you hassle, come to us. We know how to handle them.
They're damn near
discussion.
He never travels without it. Please, go ahead of us. My son is a little nervous.
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
A circus! Can we go?
Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji.
Meat!
Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful. We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries. Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Ah! Blood! Tasty blood! So delicious!
Speak, Benjamin. Is he safe? Killed before, but doesn't smell like a cultist. Ugh, wanted to eat murderer. Well, murderer or not, I can take no chances. I'm afraid you'll have to move along. No circus for you. Oh, damned if I'm not a sucker for big eyes and a heartfelt plea. Very well. Welcome to the circus of the last days. Have fun and be sure to catch the star of our show, Dribbles the Clown.
No light!
Told you.
Don't be.
6. All this kerfuffle over missing redcaps. Yes, we'd caged them due to unruly behavior, but as our redcap cleaners demonstrate, most are perfectly harmless.
Keep a sharp eye out. Redcaps are on the loose. One's deemed too violent to work. And not one of these circus folk seemed bothered by it.
When did you realize the redcaps had
You're
escaped?
going to hire all the refugees.
One of our redcap
like
cleaners alerted me.
Cleaning, cooking, construction, the possibilities are endless.
But I got his lead.
But Christians don't do that.
A tip? Don't piss off the Ginny. Oh, and if the kobold tries to sell you food, run. Enjoy the circus.
A circus! How unbroken the raucous revelry, the goofs and the guffaws!
Does this arsehole not understand common? Do you want to buy face paints?
Ouch! Ugly one. Yes! Behold! Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable. Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Win the spoils of such conquest. Or, if luck smiles upon you, win the grand prize, the jackpot. No more questions. Spin or don't. Let us see if you have luck's favor.
You notice a glint in Akabi's beard. As it glows, the wheel moves away from the jackpot. He is cheating.
Alas! No jackpot for you. You dare speak to me as if we were equals? You are a scrap of food in my teeth. The dirt beneath my fingernails. You are nothing. I am, however, feeling gracious, so I will forget this and allow you to spin again. Or I can turn you into something vile. Choose. Behold, my fury! I am, however, feeling gracious, so I will... Alas! No! Let's be tippy-toe. See!
Don't look now. Ready or not? Very, very quiet. What can we rescue? Don't mind I do.
What am I to do?
Still alive, so that's progress.
You failed to win the grand prize, but fear not. Grotesque. Yes! You will win the jackpot this time. I am sure of it. Impossible. You thief! You cheated! You dare! Enjoy the jackpot, muley curt!
Damn that Ginny. Where am I?
Cutting to the chase.
What now? Well, so much for peace. If not over, then through. What's inside? These boots have seen everything. Cutting to the chase. Always room for more. flick of the wrist.
I'd love to, thanks.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Ha ha! How did the despicable cheater enjoy his vacation? Akabi is delighted you enjoyed it, repugnant mortal.
Left Murphy? I need a quick word.
Not now. I'm up.
Viola Silvertongue at your service, or I will be, once my set is done.
You know what you need? A ripper of a ballad. Prepare your heart. Nay, your very soul.
No. No. Off limits. Leave. Now.
Enjoying the show? Then you're going to love Dribbles. He's about to perform on stage.
This city of stone and steel is an endless scream in nature's womb. I have felt no peace here until now. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love, are you not? You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
It can't hurt, I suppose. Unless you embarrass me. Then you might find yourself hurting in a whole manner of ways.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe. I see you. I see the bond between you. So tender, so fragile. But do you see it for yourselves? Shadowheart, listen, think. From where does Shadowheart draw?
Well put. Though I'll forgive a middling wine so long as the company makes up the difference.
Hear how your bond thrums with pleasure. Strong, vital, pulsing with affection. The heart craves comfort, but needs respect. How does one earn the dark-haired maiden's respect?
Very good. Just don't say it so loud.
The sweetest loves dance lightly on the tongue, but now we must dig deeper, into the most painful reaches of the spirit. Shame sits in the soul of all. To tame it, we must name it. Shadowheart, what is her deepest shame?
I didn't think a little game would sting so much when I agreed to this. But you're right. A perfect score. I'm flattered. Have you been studying up on me every night at camp?
How close you are. Two hearts beating a perfect rhythm. But I know the truth. Only one face haunts your dreams each night. Close your eyes, sweetness, and she will come to you.
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's throne. Oh, have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. Oh, your bond will not save you. He will wrap its cord around your neck and make you swing from it. When you find the lordling, tell him Oren is watching.